Oh, wow. Who knew my mic was muted? I didn't even know. I had a whole opening for you guys and everything. Hey, Geraldine, I just started. Thanks for letting me know. Yep, that happens. So I'll start my spill again. um, Thank you all for coming out and hanging out. Delise, I got your message. You said that you are tired. I totally understand that. I do appreciate you stopping by just to let me know. I think that is awesome. Hugs and kisses. Love you, my friend. And then to Geraldine and Tamara, thank you for coming and hanging out. This is so cool. I just love that I got a normal crew, which is cool. Um, let's see. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Tonight, what are we gonna do? We're going to. I have a card to make for Hop tomorrow, and it is my favorite thing to wear um, in the winter. So that's what the hop is about. So that's what the card's gonna be about. It's kind of cool because y'all know. Can anybody guess what you think my favorite thing to wear in the winter would be? Let me see. I'm gonna give you a few minutes. What's up, Pam? Oh, Christy. Wait, is Christy in the chat? No, Christy's not here tonight. She went to sleep. She is tired. Well, actually, she's chilling. And then she's gonna go to sleep. She's tired tonight. Usually these late night ones is pretty much just me. I think me and Christy, our routine is Wednesday and Thursday at 8:30. Um, and then, and then Monday when I'm in Sunday and Monday when I'm in there with them. These are late night where I just go on because I have to make a card anyway. And instead of watching lives like I do, I'm gonna go live from now on and make my card live. So sometimes it'll be one person watching, two people watching, who knows? But the point is that I'm just gonna go live and just have fun and see what happens. Last night we created a card, and I say we because it was the chat who helped me make a lot of decisions, and that card was very successful. I thought it was a really really cute card, and everybody showed was like, "Oh, that was so cool," and I was like, "Yeah." I said I can't even take all the credit because the chat helped. So I would love to do interactive things like that. If you guys have like ideas and you're like, oh, you know what, this would be cool. Oh, you know what, this would be cool. Totally let me know, and then we all get credit for creating that card. Happy Saturday night. It's really Sunday now because the clock has tipped over, but yeah, whatever. Let's see. You can't see who else I'm talking to, Drea. Are they on another channel? Hold on. Let me make sure you can see it. There you go. So I put so Pam is probably on Making Cards with Friends. Geraldine should be on my channel. Usually she is. Let me see. Let me actually log into my Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. Log into my YouTube and see if Geraldine is on this side or that side. It says one watching on Making Cards with Friends. Hang on, let me go to my channel and see. And I'm thinking that's probably Pam. Let me go to mine. I gotta mute it real quick. Ooh, hold on. There we go. So on my channel is Tamara and Geraldine, and Pam is probably on the Making Cards with Friends. So hang on, let me close that. Okay. Um. Okay. Cool. Okay. You see Geraldine. Yeah. It's time to party. Yes. Absolutely. Well, both of our channels get love, so that's kind of cool. We can be armchair crafters for you. Yes, I love that. Pam is one of the moderators in Facebook. Sorry, goodness, in YouTube, so she's able to like put the links and stuff like that up. As you guys will probably see throughout the broadcast, she's amazing. Oh my gosh, she does it for so many channels, and I see her all the time. I'm like, you're just, are you really this awesome? But she doesn't like the reputation of being sweet and stuff like that. So we'll just say, Pam is chill. There you go. That worked. Chill. All right. I did change the lighting, so I'm hoping it makes this better. I have the two lights coming at each other as they should. I just didn't have the room to do it before, so I did try to do some finagling. So we'll see. What I'm hoping is this camera right here is on a pretty big stand and it doesn't cast a shadow. That would be the part that would just be like, but we'll see. So hopefully when I go to the down camera, it'll be better. I didn't have time to test it, so I'm gonna test it now. All right. So on that note, again, don't want your money here for fun. I am not sponsored by anyone. You will see me use a lot of Altenew, um, Jenny K, La La Land, Simon Says Stamps, all those fun, and even other companies, Prickly Pear, I think that's their name. Just everybody. I use whoever I feel, and I love that. I am an Altenew affiliate, but I haven't decided how I'm going to handle that, whether I'm going to do a whole new channel where I just talk about Altenew stuff, or whether I'm going to pick a night um, dedicate a night like during the week on this channel where I talk about alternate stuff. Um, so we shall see. Who knows? I don't know. Still all new to all this, but I think to build the channel, I probably should do it on this channel. So I don't know. But anyway, so we shall see. I'm still working all that out. All right, I'm gonna switch to the down camera in hopes that the lighting is much better. Thank you, armchair crafters. I craft the equivalent of armchair quarterbacks. Armchair quarterback. Pam be coming up with some. I should just like write these down. So I just have these in my back pocket. I love it. Pam. So funny. All right. So it's party time. Let's go down. Now, ask me, do I know exactly what I'm going to use? Nope. I got ideas though. I was thinking Gina K. Oh, the lighting is better. It's better. Much better than last night. Okay. So I'm gonna take off I'm gonna change the style so that we can see the whole camera. Yeah, that's much better. Isn't that much better? It's not as dark. Okay, so all right, so that's what did it. That lighting. Okay. Um, all right. And I'm trying to pay attention to the chat. I don't want I know what it's like to be out there in chatty world and forgetting being forgotten about. So I try not to forget about you guys. So I do try to look at the chat up to make sure. I wish there was like a ding, like Pam, I should just give her my number and then like she texts me like, yo, girl, look at that chat. I do that for like Christy before I started moderating. I would text her and be like, hey, you know, such and such in the chat. Y'all forgot about such and such. Say hello to such and such, because when you're really doing this, it's hard to pay attention to everything because you're working, especially when I get into like coloring and stuff like that. I forget. But anyway, this is probably the paper pack I'm going to work from because it has these. That's okay. We can always chat amongst ourselves. True, true, true. It has the blue, and I thought I had a pack that said blues, which had all types of blues, but I can't find it, so I'm not sure. But it's got the light blue and the dark blue. Since it's my favorite thing to wear in the winter, I'm thinking those are going to be probably my background color. Probably this light blue. I like the dark blue though, if I was, like representing like snow and stuff like that. But in any event, I'm going to take a sheet out each one. And then I'm going to go grab one of the I think I'm gonna do Gina K's sweater one, but I have so many cozy ones. Like I have All in Create, and I have the girl wearing a sweater, and she's holding a little cup, and I was like, oh, that would be so cute. But I love that Gina K sweater. It's like I can't. Oh, you know what else I have? I have the Simon Says Christmas cheer. Well, I'm not gonna do that one because it's Christmas, but that would have been a cool one. I don't know. I got so many to choose from. So I'm going to go choose a stamp set real quick. But you guys already know I'll be giving you guys some elevator music from the other side. So I'll be right back. I do like this lighting. Isn't that much better? So instead of facing the light down like I had it, which was causing that crazy shadow, I have a light to my left, a ring light to my left facing directly to the ring light to the right, and this is working very well. Okay, chat amongst yourselves, chatter, 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 and I'm going to grab whichever set I'm going to use, because I just don't know. And then I'm just going to sit over here and talk because, yeah, like there's this snowman, and he's got He's got a scarf on. I thought that would be cute. Because honestly, I would think my favorite thing is the scarf because I hate when the cold hits my neck. Oh my gosh, right? So a scarf probably is my favorite thing to wear in the winter. But we'll see. We'll see which one I choose. That's one option. Then these koalas have a coat on. That's another option. Let's see. Hmm. Some Holtz has a whole bunch I could use. You know, it's hard. It's hard to be humble. You're perfect in every way. See, that is. I don't know, chatters. I don't know. I don't know if you've been told. Think like that. Says has a nice winter box. I could do that. Um, I'm in the Gina K corner, y'all. Gina K, Gina K. Dun, 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 dun. Gina K, Gina K. Let's see. This, this. Oh, this. Looks like it's gonna be Gina K. Cause let's see. Um, yep, it might be Gina K. There's a penguin. There's a surfing Santa, but I don't think that's gonna solve the purpose, you know. But he's surfing. I clearly could do a surfing Santa. All right, let me see. All right. I think it's gonna be Gina K. I'm gonna stop looking. All right, let's see what y'all said amongst yourselves. I'm not sure, but there will ever be anyone as bad as keeping up with the chat as Ryan, formerly Glitter Grunge Greetings. He got so into what he was doing, we could have been on another planet. Wow, see, that's what I don't want to do. Oh my goodness. His channel is where he started using emojis to get creators' attention, and even that didn't work. Wow. Are you sure it's gonna be Jenny K? Well, I don't know. Like, I am on the fence, you know what I mean? But then I saw that and I was like, I could have, a sweater or somebody in a sweater in front of this cozy home. And then I was like, or I could build a scene with that, with like the trees and that, and then I was like, or I could do the sweater with the mitts and the hat, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a toss up. But then I did see this cute snowman, and he has on my favorite thing, which is a scarf. That's a gnome. Which one's a gnome? Wait, wait, wait. Where did I say? Where? Wait, what's a gnome? Oh, the home needs a gnome. Ooh, don't you, Pam? Pam, you stop it right now. That you made me go look for gnomes because I do love the gnomes. But then I like that scarf. 'Cause I was like, oh, I could do the snowman with a scarf. I don't know. But then I also have a Christmas sweater season, and I could do this Christmas sweater. And I've been thinking about this sweater all day. But I've done the sweater before, but it's okay. I can do the sweater again. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see my dilemma. You see, it's just so much, it's so much, it's so much, it's so much. All right, so I'm gonna have y'all choose. What do you think? This my favorite. I'm not influencing you in any way, but look at that sweater. Look at that hat. Look at them gloves. Okay, that's one. You can paper piece the scarf onto the gnome at his home. Ooh, that's true. Well then, put it away with a note or use it with the gnome another time. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna put it away. All right, so between the Gina K's, this is cozy, but it doesn't say what to wear. So the sweater's gonna have to be involved either way, really, no matter what I choose in this selection right here. Pam says snowman. You know, Pam, I'm not saying, oh, you know what? I could do the snowman, even though you said gnome, but let's see. Let's humor this. Let's humor this for a second. You know what? I got the girl. The girl. Oh, hold on. Let me go grab that. Come on. You don't even know what I just got excited about, but I just got excited about it. Hold on, Pam. I'll be right back. Let me grab. Let me put Gina K back in her corner. Not today, Gina K. Not today. Oh, crap. Oh, oh, oh my goodness. It was heavy. Okay. Let me find that girl. She's so cute. Hold on. Hold on them doggies. I think I put her. She's got a coat. Yeah. I was just playing with it last night. Oh, is that it? There it is. Okay. So I love scarves. Oh, I just put the snowman up. Where did I put this? All right. Just in case. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Maybe not the snowman because look at this here. All right. Nobody puts baby in the corner. What did I start? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Pam says snowman. Geraldine says nice. No, Tamara says nice. Geraldine, nice idea. You're partial to the snowman too. Pam said, what did I start? Geraldine said nobody puts baby in a corner. Pam says, I decided to come over here to chat because that stuff on the screen is teeny tiny. Okay. All right. So this girl has a coat on, and that is my favorite thing. The coat, the hat, and the scarf. But look at that. Look at that. That's cute too. Okay, so now let's decide. I actually like her, I honestly favor her more because it's a person and she's in a coat and a scarf. So I think I gotta override that. I think this has to be here. Yeah. Now, if you want to add anything else, we can. Maybe the house. We can, I mean, we can have her like down at the bottom of the scene and maybe the snowman or something else above. Yeah, I think the girl's definite. She's a definite. Should we add anything else? Like maybe the trees outside, maybe the house and a pathway. She said no to the lady. Why, Pam? Why? Now we got to take a vote because we got a tie. Why not the lady? She has on a hat and a scarf. I just think you don't like her because I need to know why. Why to the lady? Hold on. Look. I gotta have reasons, Pam. Give them to me. Just give them to me. I need to hear what's going on in your brains. What is your brain thinking, Pam? You're not in the mood for reality. Oh, okay, okay. I see. I see. That's a good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, hold on. Oh, I got the, you know what? La La Land. That's what's gonna bring us home. You need to be patient. I'm a slow typist. Yes, you're right. You're right. Hold on, let me go grab La La Land because I think that's who's gonna win. That one's not real, and it's fun, and I love it. And she has a coat on. So let's see. And she's so cute. She's so cute. She's so cute. At least the delay is not as bad as it was last night. Now I'm not at the computer, so if you're typing, I haven't seen it yet. But at least the delay is not as bad as it was last night when it was all of us. It was crazy. Like you're typing pretty fast, Pam, compared to the way it was coming in yesterday. That delay was for real. I don't know what was up with the interwebs. The interwebs of all net. Right now. Oh, this might be good too. Did you love running into stuff? Hang on. Hey. Well, I like that you explained no reality. So I'm going to put that one back. See. All right, Lala. Where'd you go? Oh. Let's see which one this is. I have a cozy one this winter. There we go. Or this one. Yes. There we go. All right. This is one we're using. Because it's a girl, it's not realistic. It's a cartoon character. And she has gloves, a coat, and she toot. Hey. And she's a cartoon. And I can play with the backgrounds for her. We say yes, yes. My two fingers only move so fast. Totally get it. Totally get it. And it comes with pretty paper. And she could have a character friend. Look, she could have she could have a bunny friend that says joy. Sorry, is that a bunny? Yeah, a bunny friend that says joy. Is that a bunny? No, it's a cat. Okay, that one's a cat. That's a bunny. That's a deer. I think that's a pig. And that's a rabbit. Look, I don't know. There's something. You still prefer the snow, even though it's not real, like it's not a person. That's okay. Hold on, let me look up. 1, 2, 3. Well, you all three said snowman, so I guess I'm gonna do the snowman. I just see. I do like the scarf. I was just trying to find a jacket with it. Duh. You know what? Just for you. Just for you. And since that was the favorite one, I'll do the snowman. I do like the snowman. I just was trying to I was going in a different direction because of the fact that yes, we win. Well, you always win because I can't say that it's mine. I mean, I can't say the we word if we didn't choose it. Okay, let's see. I'm just cutting my paper off screen real quick. And if we're lucky, I can probably also do the girl. Need 2 cards. I got a few cards for cozy next week. Yes, y'all win. We're gonna do this snowman because I recently did the other snowman. Look at that. So we'll do this snowman. Now we got to do, but there's got to be a scene behind them. So I think I'm going to do the house or hang on. You know what I could have went to was May May. You know, I know she always has something in there. She saved the day yesterday. She always saves the day. Let me see what they put. Look, I just hold on. Let me put her back in her. That's December 2025. This is April 2023. There. Okay. We win. All right. Now though, we gotta pick a background. I had something. You know what? Remember how Melissa's doing those memory decks? I actually really like them. So I cut out, I'm gonna show you. I created this earlier today. And I cut out one that I could use now. And when I tell you it's over here, it's over here. But because I'm looking for it frantically, it's hiding. Hang on. So I could do a memory decks because I already cut this one out. How did the card turn out last night? Oh, what did we do last night? What was last night? Last night was what was last night, Tammy? You got it, Tamara. You gotta help me remember what it was about so I can grab it. What's last night? Hold on. Not the flowers, it's not the purse. Was it the magnifying glass? Was that the one? Okay. So these are the cards that were created last night, I think. You have to share something unrelated. Your son made his first sourdough starter and he gave it a name. Its name is Brad because it's not quite bread. Awesome job. Look at him. Okay, yeah, it was a magnifying glass. Tell him awesome job. All right, so last night we created this card, which was for Ascending Sunshine Hop. We also created this card, which was a case, and I cased Shalana. Look at the hair on that. The mane is just the bomb. I love that. And then at the end, we created this card, which was a part of a song. And the beginning says, "Where Are You Christmas?" It was a song by Faith Hill. And then the goal is they're looking for Christmas. It looks plain. It looks like nothing's there. There's a magnifying glass, but you open it up and there's Christmas. So in the song, there wasn't a happy ending, but in my card, there's a happy ending and they found Christmas. Okay, so there's the, you love the first image, but don't tell me where you got it. Okay, okay, I won't. I won't. I won't. But yes, this was amazing. I know. I know. Because and then oh, that was today. Okay, so memory decks. So I'm thinking I can do a memory decks. So I can do a scene here with the snowman, and I'll cut them out, of course, and then maybe a sentiment. What y'all think? Thanks. So we'll do a memory decks. We'll have a snowman. I also have to cut out another backing just to make this solid because I don't like how flimsy it is. But I'll fussy cut the snowman and use a cool sentiment. What y'all think with this one? And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. You like the idea? All right. All right. Let's go ahead and that's all I need. Oops. That's crooked. I can already tell. So tonight I have decided, I mean, we were talking about, well, me and Tamara were talking about like saving money in 2025, not spending money, and we've been doing good so far. So I decided that I was going to renew because I didn't renew my Cricut design space because I haven't been using it. So I've been paying for it for the past like 4 years. I used to teach it, so I'm very good with the Cricut, but I wanted to dive deep into card making. Geraldine, you remember that? I wanted to dive deep into card making, and I didn't want to use the Cricut because I wanted to learn everything there was the manual way, so the hard way of card making. And I did, and I love it so much. So now I need to combine both. I need to still continue my traditional card making along with Cricut and not buy dies. So that's my goal, is to either to buy way less dies, so that I have more money for, stamps and other stuff. So we'll see how that goes. That is my story, and I am sticking to it. Ugh. All right. Let's color the snowman. Let's make the bottom blue. So Chrissy can tease the snowman because she's gonna ask why he's blue. And it's because he's my snowman. I can make him pink if I want to. All right, let's see. So earlier I was on LV. Tamara, I don't know if you were there. Did you get to see it? And I love going on LV. She's like my Friday night fun. And we just do like different games. So today we did why do I try to remember things? I don't even know. We could do anything. We had to use an embossing folder. And that's where I made the memory dex card, using the embossing folder. So that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool. Whoa. My phone was going off like crazy. I was like, what happened? Nothing. Okay. All right. Now let's lighten all this up. Snowman look blue at night. That's true. That's true. Erlyn, I like how you think. Baby, I like it. So how was you guys' day? What did y'all do today? Anything fun? I know, Geraldine, you said your son made bread. What'd you do? Anything cool? Anything crafty? Anything cool that was not crafty? What'd everybody do? Pam, what'd you do today? Were you in any other lives? The ECR, anybody have a live today? From the moment, I was in a alternate class that was at 10 o'clock. But even before that, I had to get my cards in for the hop posted. So I spent a lot of time getting them ready. I had, what else did I do? Oh, I had the alternate class, and then right after the alternate class, because it went from like the class went from like 10 to 1, well, 12:45. Then we had a session with Bridget, and that went from like 1 until 4. And then I had LV, the game show, and I went from like 5 to like, I'm just gonna say 8. It might not have been 8 so long, but it was, 5 to at least after 7. And then I went in the studio for a bit and craft. So it was a back to back to back to back day. I have a syllabus that's almost done. It's not fully done yet. I'll finish that after the live and get that to the department heads. Let's see. How did it go in the class with Lynn tonight? It was pretty good. It was a game show. It was a lot of fun. We could create anything we wanted to, but we just had to incorporate an embossing folder. So it was a lot of fun. Um, it's always fun. I'll be on there next week. I'm usually on there uh every week except for the final week, and that's just because that one is just uh, too challenging. I don't know that it's too challenging, honestly. I don't think I really. It's where it's a mystery craft along, so you don't know what you're making. They give you a whole bunch of instructions and then you create. And for a lot of people that's a lot of fun. For me, that's a lot of angst. Like I like to, even though I don't plan anything, I still like to know that, like, what I'm creating. Like I like the control part, but I did do it once and I had a lot of fun. I still didn't know what we were making, you know what I mean? Because you have to, the goal is you figure out what you're making. But I didn't figure it out. They had to tell me. So we went to sorry, did some Bible study, started playing with the KCC printable paper, making some treat packaging. Geraldine's so good at making boxes and treats and all that fun stuff. And she sells it. She's so good. Pam says we went to Cracker Barrel for brunch because we don't have that place at home. Then she read and checked a few social until nap time. Nap time, woo! Tamara says, and on no sleep. Geez, girl. Oh, that's me. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get some sleep today. We'll see. Tamara says she loves Cracker Barrel. I do too. Pam says had the blueberry pancakes. Oh, that sounds good. If I liked pancakes, that would be yummy. Well, she ate one and brought the other one back to the Airbnb. Also ordered a grilled chicken and mashed potatoes to go meal. So she'd have food for dinner. Smart girl. Sounds yum. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That's so good to my tummy. Okay. So I'm gonna color the scarf with this cherry blossom set. Um 003. Hold on. I'm looking for the darkest color, which is this one. I do. I love Cracker Barrel. We have one when we lived in Frederick. There was one right up the street, and every time we go to North Carolina, there's one like right there. And I think there's one somewhere near us. Cracker Barrel. I used to get I love their sausage. I love they have really, really good eggs. Can't go wrong with Cracker Barrel. Just can't go wrong. My husband loves the blueberry pancakes. So happy that the lighting is much lighter than it was yesterday. Okay. See. I had a dad joke for you guys. Hang on. I didn't think of it though. So so first I got a question for y'all. And this is to boost engagement in the chat, of course. Um, and so, I went to my trusty dusty friend, Mr. AI, and he gave me some ideas. And so here we go. Oh, and yesterday, for those who weren't here, we did a session where I showed how I have my students use AI and how to effectively use it to did we make an image or I can't remember what we did with it, but we did something with AI yesterday. Um, but what is your uniform for winter? Like, what is your outfit for winter? Are you like a hoodie and leggings person, flannel PJs, or jeans and sweater, or do you like to get dressed up? So, what is your normal attire? Like, what's your favorite? Since I'm doing favorite outfit in the winter, or favorite thing to wear in the winter. What's some of your favorites? Inquiring minds like me, it's me, want to know. From Geraldine and Tamara and Pam, enlighten me. What are your favorite outfits or pairings or uniform, however you want to say it, to wear in the winter? I do love how this paper blends. This is um Stampin' Up's cardstock, this blue, and it blends very well. And I'm not a Stampin' Up rep anymore, but it does blend well. Um, Geraldine says jeans, zipper hoodie, and hat. That's about me. That's about me. AI for your sentiments. Oh, okay. You know what? Good idea. I'm gonna do that, and then I can use the label maker. Tamara's gonna have me to using that label maker. Tamara. Oh, that's what we did last night. Yes, yes, we did AI for the sentiments. Yep, yep. It come to me. It come back to me every now and then. Um, Tamara says she loves to wear PJs and stay warm at home. She hides from the cold big time. Me too. Me too. I'm in here with a heater on all day. Pam said pretty much the same thing all year long. Really? Oh, since you rarely go outside, I'm the same. I'm allergic to outside, so um, it's kind of crazy. Flannel PJ pants and a t-shirt, sometimes with a crew neck sweatshirt. Yep, yep. That about sums it up. I would say hoodie, jeans or leggings, um, are probably my tops. Crazy. Probably. uh, You also scrub pants because those are comfy and can be adjusted as my weight goes up and down. Do you know what's funny? My daughter wants scrubs. She said they are so comfortable. And I was like, why do you want scrubs? Nurses don't even want to wear scrubs. And if nurses said yes, they do. I was like, oh, okay, I stand corrected. So I think they would concur with you, Pam, that they are very comfortable. And I would be wrong. Look at that. Nice. Fun. So I guess I've never worn scrubs, so that's probably why I don't know the how comfortable they are. But you know what? I was against Crocs, and guess who loves Crocs? Moi, moise. But I was very much against them. I was like, what? What? Why? Like I couldn't understand the phenomena of Crocs. But now let me tell y'all something. I love them. You hear me? Uh, you think you have until the end of the month before Stampin' Up kicks you out. Yep. You need to check your backup supply of cardstock and the condition of all your alcohol blend markers in case you need replacements. And then scrubs are like sweats, but not fleece. Okay, that makes sense. So I have all of the Stampin' Up inks because I love their inks, but I never got all of the markers. I did get that set of the watercolor markers. So I do have all of those, but I don't have all their alcohol markers. But I got some. I definitely got the rainbow. Um, but is that orange? That's not orange. Go in here. Tamara says she wears scrubs for workout, but doesn't like that you gain weight in them. You must wear real jeans once a week to avoid that. Uh, how did I put on this much weight? Laugh out loud, Pam. She joined fall but didn't buy anything yet. Oh, what are your? Oh, she's asking you what are your favorite colors. Tamara's good at sprucing up combos too. Tamara's only been in the crafting game for a year and wants to learn everything, which is awesome. So when she asks you questions, she legit wants to know and learn. She wants to pick your brain. Pam is currently in the losing phase. She wants to lose at least 50 pounds before her daughter's wedding in May. Oh, Tamara's the ultimate cheerleader. Oh, you got no bigger cheerleader than that coming at you. Right there. You can do it. And Geraldine's a big cheerleader too. You can do it. Dun, 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 dun. See. Let me get some brown and red. Oops. Favorite colors are mostly retired. Mine too. But I surely got those inks because I used to do the in color every year. I might do it in color this year too. I still have my who used to be my upline. Let's see. Grab my browns. Oh, that ain't the browns. Da-na. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Let me. When I went to get this one, there are limits. So I think the stamp set we got it for free, and I was like, oh, well, I won't mind buying the die, and I think the die was like almost $30, and I said, oh, well, I'm not buying that die. Like, ooh, no. Look at the snowman. We'll go one more time. Look at our blue snowman. Isn't he cute? Yeah, that die was ridiculous. Yeah, I was like, yeah, no, that's not what's gonna happen. I'm not paying that. I like it. I like it a lot. Not that much. So apparently I do have limits. Thanks, Pam. All right, so again, a blue snowman in the city. What type of havoc can we wreak up? Let's see. Maybe there's also what if there was a no? That's not winter enough. That won't work. What else could be with him in the city? Let's see. Definitely not a swan. You need to remember to try leaving your images in the misty to color, and then yes, yes, because that is the finisher. Like otherwise the black looks dull and I don't like that. Um I don't like it so much that if I move it, a pigeon, oh, let me see. If I move it, I will try to place it exactly where it was and restamp. And a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, I miss. Then I have ruined the entire thing, but it is worth it because I don't want to deal. So I'll just do it over. Or I just go with it. Sometimes it's a nice style with the devil. Okay, let me see if I can find a pigeon. Look, there's that bird. Um, I have the cutest pigeon with uh with probably May, but with the Lala. Let me see where my Lala land stuff is. She's the cutest pigeon. Let's see. We rearranged my room quite a bit, so finding stuff isn't as easy as it usually is because we're in the midst of setting it up. Now that I have the office downstairs where all my stuff can be stored, and then I would just go down and get whatever I need for the broadcast and stuff. So it's kind of cool. It's gonna be really neat. But right now there's just disarray. I tell you. Let me see what's in this box. We can find something that works in here. Pig. What about a polar bear? Oh my goodness. I think a polar bear. I think a polar bear. What y'all think? What do you think? What do you think? It would look so cute if you had a small ephemeral bird to sit on his arm. Oh, hang on. Oh, let me go. I have, you know what, Pam? I love that you said that because I have a whole box of ephemera that I never even think to go and look at. So let me go grab my box. I mean, yeah, it's a doozy. Oh, wait, let me see this. Maybe this one in here. Let me go see if I can find my bird. Hold on. I never even think of ephemera. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Got some rub ones. Let me see if I got a bird rub on. No, that bird's too big. Let's see. One's too. That bird, that bird, that bird, that bird. Embellishments. Camera. You know who would probably have the bird if I don't find it in this ephemera? Would be Gina K with her smaller stamps. Probably has a bird in it. Let's see what I missed. Pigeon. It would look so cute everywhere. You would get so frustrated going up and down the stairs because it's pretty safe, but you forget stuff. Oh, that's so true. Don't tell her, but I like sending people out on to her product so I can chat on more. Of course, that's more fun when others are chatting with me. Yeah, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where the chatterbox is at? I know that Geraldine, sometimes she's doing stuff with her daughter. She's in Alaska, by the way, so she's what, 4 hours behind me? Yeah. So we're 4 hours ahead of her, so she could be doing stuff with them. Look, look at other stuff I've already colored. I'm looking at my Tamara's here. Uh Pam was feeling lonely because nobody was chatting with her. I was like, oh yeah, where everybody at? Look, look, these are the texts I already have. Let's pull it out just in case. We can pick between. I love when I have stuff that I've already Marion Bright. That was when I was playing with foil. So I got some stuff as far as the sentiments go. Okay. So let's look through ephemera. Alaska. You thought she was in British Columbia, Canada. No, not. Okay, okay. This is a different Geraldine. This is Geraldine, my friend, spelled Jerilyn. The other Geraldine is the one who's in Canada. Now you have to figure out who you chatted with not too long ago. That was the other Geraldine. Her name is spelled different too. I think it's Jery or something like that. Their names are spelled differently, but pronounced the same. And that ought to confuse you for a while. All right, let's see. They're too big, but look, they would be a hoot. I wish there was a way you guys could see what I'm. Let me see something else. Let me put them in here. I don't think there is a way, but you're making a snack. You're back. Oh, you had nachos, girl. Yum. I need some. I'm hungry. Tamara, bring me some. I don't think there's a way. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it, but I'm in one of my ephemera boxes. So I'll put stuff up as we go. Trying to see what I could put on that bird's. We got kidding. Hand. Yeah, butterfly. Oops, can you see that? You can't see that. Why can't you see the butterfly? Hang on. Oh, there's a butterfly. Want to know something crazy? Yep. You live in, I can never say that word, Metalaka, Alaska, but there's also one in British Columbia. Oh, wow. Okay. Do you remember chatting with Pam then? Because maybe she was talking to you. But there's another Geraldine who frequents here, so that's why I thought maybe she was talking to her. What if the snowman was holding a cupcake? I mean, that's small enough. I'm just throwing stuff out there. Let me see. Looking for the bird. What's happening? What's the word? He could be holding a butterfly. I might keep that out as potential. Or the cupcake. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Or these, but these might be too realistic. I don't know. I'm gonna put potentials over here on the side and we'll look at them. I think him holding a cupcake might be fun. Butterfly, butterfly in the sky. Oh, look at that bird. Think that, look, he could be holding that bird in a nest. What do you think of that? You live in Maryville, Washington, and when you Google for something at Maryville, oh, info shows up. Ohio info shows up. You were right the first time, Drea. It was the other Geraldine. Geraldine. Okay, yeah, yeah. I knew their names were. What you think of that bird? Hold the bird over something. Okay, hold on. Maybe if we cover like the we cover the leaves, and then we don't have to have that part if we don't want, or we can. I'm gonna let go of it and then wait. I'm gonna let go of it and wait for a response from you all. Tamara, I hear you chewing those nachos too. Like I can hear it. My head hears you chewing those nachos, and it's like I want some, you know? I thought it was gonna be too big, but I think it's fine. Yeah, that works. This would have been too big. Look at that bird. That's a pretty bird. Isn't that pretty? I got some pretty ephemera. I never look at it. No, you can't. So good to I want some. I hear it. I hear you do it. Just cut out the parts that cover someone's face. All right, let's do it. I never think of the ephemera. See, this is why crafting online is so much fun because your stuff I feel like goes in different directions. Like I know when Gina K and who else does that? Jennifer McGuire at times do that where they'll let help the audience will help them choose it and they end up with something totally different. I think Kathy might do it too. I never used these. These are like it says stickos. Okay, hang on. Oh, they're like stickers. So let me see. So we'll put him. So I'll be cutting off all the leaves, but I'm gonna replace them somewhere else. So let's see. You can't wait to see your finished card. Sweet dreams, Jalen. You know I'll post it in the group. Thanks for hanging out, friend. So should we cover that leaf like this? I'm not gonna press it down yet. Shall we cover the leaf in a cherry like that? I'm not pressing down yet. What do you think? Night, Geraldine. Oops. You think cover the leaf or no? Or nah? Right there. This is it covering the leaf. I didn't press down. Yep, cover the leaf. Okay. Got it. I like this. It might not go on this. I might save this for later. I could do like rain because I don't have snow. Well, I could do snow. Hang on, let me see. Or if I would have thought this through, I would have put the snowman in the center so that I could cut it out like in a circle. But might just do an edger. Okay, let's see. I've already fulfilled the requirement, so now everything else I do is just for fun. So, what if we pop some clouds up? White spatter snow. Okay. Yep. So I got to cover him. This is how I'm covering him. All right. Let me get my white. Let me get my paintbrush. Is that blue dark enough though? Because I can make it darker first. Let me see. Let me grab. Hammer, stop smacking that. Nachos, yum. Right, let me see. Let's do. Darken it up a bit. Oh, you know what? I know I like my. Off until it's batter time. You forgot the. I forget words all the time, girl. You make me feel normal. Thank you. Appreciate that coming from you. A mask. It's a mask. Oh, that's the word. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. Toothbrush. I mean, I said toothbrush, y'all. What am I saying? Um, where'd I put it? Oh, it's so chunky. Let's see what size that is. All right, we'll try this size. See how it does. Oh, some red must have been on my thing. Oh man, that's okay. Pink rain. Nope, I can't do it. Hang on. I gotta get that pink out of there. Where's my alcohol? Here it go. Oh. It's gonna snow cotton candy. Yeah, that's what was about to happen when it was red. Use your husband's. Like Jenny K, use his toothbrush. Absolutely. Give me that toothbrush. Block it. It's the only thing I use this white pigment ink for. It's the spatter. I don't like it otherwise. It must be the this is okay, let's see. If I get it on the camera. Sorry guys. I'm sure there's spatter on that camera. I'm very, very generous with my snow. I like snowy scenes. And I like the snow to get everywhere. We have sonic toothbrushes, so save the freebies from the dentist. I guess. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We do, we do. We have. My daughter has Sonic. I think she's the only one who has Sonic. I have who's Oral B? I was like, who's the other one? Okay. see. Gotta wipe you off. Make sure. Didn't want no trouble. No snowmen were harmed. That's what I was afraid of. It's not gonna stay white like I want it, like acrylic paint would, but that's all right. It's still giving some illusion of white. All right, so let me watch it. I'm not supposed to press my eyes for 2 or more weeks from the surgery. Oh, that's right. Mm. How you feeling? Is each day getting better? Oops. Tamara, you still let's see, left or left. You were doing it right on cue, left or left. You finished your samples next. Because I was tasting it. I mean, I was hearing it. I was like, how's she gonna eat that right in front of me? Hold on. My phone's going crazy. Okay. All right. So as that dries back, let's look at sentiments. Oh, also, I was thinking, since I'm gonna keep this, maybe some 3D clouds, because they are 3D, can go across here, and then maybe the sentiment here. Like one of these 3D clouds is 3D. That's all foam. Check that. Yes, the only issue now is the drops leave crusties and they're a nuisance when you can't Wi-Fi. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I can imagine. That's so annoying. Oh, even when yeah. All right, so I'm gonna keep the clouds out. I think I'm gonna use one of those 3D clouds. Like I said, the cinnamon will go there. Let's look at um they have that nasty glitter stuff. It doesn't come off. It's 100%. Look, this is from the store. It doesn't come off at all. See? It doesn't come off. But you're safe. There's nothing on my hand. Use the salt glass. No glitty. No glitty. Tamara, girl, it's so quiet. What you doing, Tam? Are you watching something? Or are you like, ooh, she got a talking partner. I don't gotta talk so much tonight. Is that the thought process going in your head? I like to know. Let's see. I'm just looking at this box to see if there's anything else. Like, I gotta ground that snowman. I forgot all about that. He's gotta be grounded. Like, he can't just, let's see. Maybe, like, there's gotta be a ground. for him to be on, or he looks like he's floating, and that's crazy. Um, love the sentiment bucket you have, cute clouds. Okay, yeah, so yeah, this came from, scrapbook.com, girl, you know. This is part of the bird. I can put that there. There's a little touch of color. 'Cause these are the parts I cut off from that end. I'll put them on that end. I like it. Okay. All right, so we got a gift for you. The last time I saw ECR, she gave me a big hug only to discover the glitter on her top comes off. She contaminated me. Oh no, you've been violated. Not Merry and Bright. I'm so sorry. Hello, friend, because he's talking to the bird. That might be cute. Um, I hope you like this. That's not a sentiment. Um, Winter feels warmer with a friend like you. That might be cute, right? And it represents winter. I think I like that one, but I'll keep going. Birthday wishes. Nope. Joy of giving. Nope. Uh, Joy rides with special friends. That goes more with that one. May your special day be wonderful as you. Nope. Poor Pam, for you. I'm so sorry. I fell for art glitter glue at the craft show, but I won't use it. Scared for sure. Art glitter glue is cool. I use art glitter glue. That's no worries. It's called that not because there's glitter in it, because it is for glitter and you can use it. Oh, that's better. Warmer with a friend like you. I was thinking that was the winner. I really was. I was like, anyway. Let's see if we're dry. We are we are dry. Well, just about. We're dry enough. All right. So let's put a cloud here. Maybe here. Yeah, hold on, let me see. Winter feels warmer. The friend like you. Maybe a cloud going this way. Let's see that, and then I'll prop that up like that. And then, friends, I think we've got a card. A card. Let's see. I would say we have a card. Do we like that layout? Or would we rather, I mean, that's a good negative space for it, but we could put it down here. I think that's the space for it. Because it opens up like it was made for it. Uh, Plus the least eyeball got scratched by a piece of glitter. Oh, that is very scary. Your fear comes from when you worked in a preschool and turned around to see one of the kids with glitter on his eyelashes. We had to be careful cleaning it off without getting his eye. Yeah, so we got called to my son's school when he was younger because he had a sty in his eye, like which is like a bigger piece of glitter, I guess. And I didn't even know what they were talking about or what that was. And we had to excuse me, we had to they had to carefully get it out of his eye, but they had to inform us. It was scary. They got it out without it scratching him. So that's what they're afraid of. And my husband has all sorts of eye issues with his cornea and stuff. I mean, he has keratoconus and he's had 2 eye surgeries, 1 cornea transplant. I mean, it's crazy. That poor guy. Uh, and he can see because contacts correct his eyes, but without contacts, he is legally blind and it's immeasurable. So they were like, the this medical report wanted the doctor to put a number on it, and the doctor was like, you can't measure it, and they were like, they needed a number, so he said 2400. Like, that's crazy. But with his so he has these special these contacts used to cost $600 for the whole set, but with all the insurance craziness, they are 800, right? $800 per contact. And I'm like, can't nobody afford that? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. So we gotta make it work every year. It's crazy. $800. That is $1,600 for contacts that do not last the entire time. Let me put that out there. So it, it's horrible. All right, let me get some foam tape. This one. We can foam that up a little bit. Oh, and let me add a ground. I'm gonna grab blue, dark blue. What's my darkest blue? This one. Holy cow. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, we do not have. uh, So like for the longest time, like we had to really save. So we had to really save, and he had to go so long without being able to see, because we just didn't have it. And and I had watched this movie. So DJ was a baby, so this is our first born. And I had watched this movie with Val Kilmer, and Val Kilmer was blind and he couldn't see, and he worked at some ski lodge or whatever. I don't remember the whole movie, but I remember how he was when he got his vision back. So now I'm saying to my husband the whole time, DJ, he was such a beautiful baby because he was. And I'm not saying that I would say that if he wasn't my child, he was. Oh my gosh. And so I'm gushing, right? And my husband would be like, "Oh, he's cute, this, that, and other, whatever, whatever." Well, I didn't realize he really couldn't see him. Like he just couldn't see the um facial expressions or whatever. So I remember when when he got the surgery, the first one, and he got the contacts, we came home and we had a and I'd been saying like our floors were ugly. I was saying like all this stuff. And you're just talking or whatever, you're talking to your spouse. Well, he comes in like before we get in the door, he's looking like at the brick outside and he's like, "Oh wow, that is not cute." And I was like, "I know, I've been telling you that," and I'm still not getting it yet. And we come in and he looks at the floor and he's like, "Oh, I see what you're talking about. That is," and I was like, "Wait, what?" Then he looks at DJ, our little boy, and he's like, "Oh, he has the prettiest eyes. He has the pretty." So he was seeing things for the first time, like the details of things. And I'm not even realizing it because I'm not in that situation. I am now, the older I get, of course. but I'm not in that situation. I'm not realizing he really could not see. Like you know what I mean? Like he couldn't see details at all. The things that we take for granted, and that's why he was seeing it then and all excited about it. Do you know I cried because I was like, "Oh my gosh." Like it was like in that movie when Val Kilmer could see um for the first time, and that's what my husband was experiencing. And it just got me. I choked up because it was like he was really seeing our child for the first time, you know what I mean? Like the details and stuff. And it was touching. And I'm a softie. So tears came down. They used to call me water bucket, and that's why they call me water bucket because I cried over everything. But it was a beautiful moment. And I remember I cried in the actual movie, like when Val Kilmer could see things, but I'm not even realizing at that time that my husband was gonna have the same experience, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, y'all. It was pretty cool. But now he we gotta raise money, get these contacts. And so that's why, you know, my crafting adventures might be put on hold. But I got enough. Trust me when I tell you, I got enough stuff that it's not even a big deal. But yeah, it's so crazy. So awesome. You used to rarely cry, and even rare was for someone to see you cry. But now you bought a commercial. Me too. Uh, Tammy says, "Oh wait, hold on, holy cow! You do realize you're gonna have to make another one of these cards so Tamara and I can each get one." Geraldine misses out because she she fell early. I love it. I love y'all. I'm so sorry our insurance companies control these things. I know it sucks. I think it's a combo between the insurance companies and the pharmaceutical. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that's so crazy. Well, I would. I enjoyed making this card. That was so cool. I would make two. We would all have to call Dre though, and we'd have to say, Dre, make sure she gets. Well, Pam is very persistent, so I think he'd remember to, to get that card out. That's one of the things I love about living on base. I don't know how long we're gonna be able to live on base though, because of all the craziness going on. Um, but I love living on base because the post office is like right there. You know, like on the way out the door, he can stop at the post office. That's cool. Saturday morning, you can go by the post office. I'm taking the tape off. I don't know if I'm not on screen, but that's all I'm doing, taking the tape off of the popped up tape. Let's see. Look at it. Came out cute. Pam said this had her name on it, Tamara. Did you hear that? on a card, y'all. Okay, let me put it on a card back, which I grabbed earlier. Ask me where I put it. Go ahead. Ask me. Ask me. Ask me. Ask me. Let's see. I have. Where did I put it? All right. Well, I gotta go in the box and grab another one. I don't know where I put it. It's gorgeous. Thank you. Ah, you did. You heard her? Yeah. I gotta put names on it or I'll forget. You know, I got a card up here on my thing, and I put it up there so that I would remember whose card that is. And I cannot remember who I owe that card to. I don't think it's any of you guys here. Um, but I put it up there because I was like, this would jog my memory if I put it in a different place. Nope. I claim the one for each of us now. I think Tamara wins because I need to go. Time for eye drops to sleep. you you claim one for each of us. Oh, you claim one for each of you, like Megan too. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Well, have a good rest, Pam. I appreciate you being here. Um, that was awesome and giving me conversation. Um, that is not going to work. I'm out of glue with that one. Let me grab another one. Actually, you know what I could do? Sleep well, Pam. Um, I really hope your eye gets better soon. That's horrible. I get it. We ain't gotta like it. Just to reinforce the card a little bit, I'm gonna give it this adhesive. Good night. Your vision's way better. Well, that's good. That's really good. I tell you, my husband wishes he had that surgery, and it would be. He does have to have a one on his glaucoma eventually, but oh. But good night. Thank you. Appreciate you. Loves and hugs. Look at that. That card is ready. I got sneeze. I'm gonna try not to sneeze on camera. Hang on. Let me see. And now it doesn't feel like I have to sneeze. It's the craziest thing. It's gonna catch me off guard. If it does, I apologize. I tried not to sneeze on camera, but it just seems like it's gonna happen if it happens. Okay, so let me put G and K back. I learned that if I don't put stuff back, I can't find it. So I gotta put stuff back as I play with it. There we go. All right, so we made, let me see. Let's look at our trusty dusty list, Tamara. So we made our card for the favorite hop. The card for Monday is clean off your desk. Procrastinators Club, and that just means any card that's a old card kit that you haven't used. You got to make a card with that. An encouraging word is Psalms and stencil fun for fireworks. So, what you think, Tamara? Either tomorrow I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards to make, or we can make another card tonight, and then tomorrow I'll have 3 cards to make. What you think? Are you tired? How you feeling? It's 2:36. How you feeling? You feeling like you another tonight? Well, all right, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna even let you pick the one. Either we're gonna do clear off your desk, which is I have an idea of I have an Altenew set with which has a desk and it's clean. So I was thinking about that one. Or we can do procrastinators, and I got a whole bunch of kits. So I just pick a kit and we do it. Encouraging word, which is about Psalms 43. I gotta look that up, see what that one is. Or stencil fun, which is fireworks. You get to pick the card. Which one? Either clear off your desk, procrastinator, encouraging word, stencil fun. Altenew, boom, clear off your desk. You know that. You already know that was my favorite. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me put my ephemera back so I don't trip myself up. It goes on the other side, and I'm gonna grab Altenew, and I'll be right back. I'm still here though. You know, I'm gonna give you a jingle or something. You know, like jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Okay, you know, something like that. Or I'll make a jingle out of something. Let's see. Move that over. Baby, it ain't over till it's over. Putting that back in the corner, down on the streets. Stuff back, and gotta grab Altenew. Okay, that up. Let's see. Let's see. Here. Did you see this stamp? You might have seen it before. So pretty. All right. Look at this stamp. This is the one for clean off your desk. Look at that desk. Isn't that cool? No worries, you'll watch it. That's what I'm gonna do. And I like how the light comes down and make a scene, you know. That's the one. And it has a stencil. I didn't use the stencil last time. I might use it this time. We'll see. All right. Put these over here. Over there. Trying to maintain some order. This. There we go. Over here. Okay. And oh, gotta clean this stencil so I can put that back. Clean, clean, clean. Clean, clean, clean. Says we got 2 viewers. All right. I try to do dark. Might play with mixed media with this one. So uh, and open this. There we go. I think I'm gonna play with mixed media on this one. Try that. Three. Trying to decide if I want to do alcohol markers or watercolor. Watercolor would be fun. Which one? Which one, Tammy? Alcohol markers or watercolor? Tamara. Which one? Alcohol markers or watercolor? That's like my mom and my grandma. You know, like they would call all us children and they would call us by every other name except for our name. And now I get it. Our grandmother would be like, come here, Kim, Boosie, Renee, you know who you are. Come here. And I'm like, okay. Watercolor it is. All right. Okay. My stuff ready. Put you up because we're not gonna use you. We're gonna watercolor. Grab my watercolor. Let's do get my pants. Got 10 volts. Tim Halt is so vibrant. I'm gonna use Alta News since I'm doing there. Let me see. Okay, get my watercolor stuff. All except for my pans. That's okay. Woo! Girl, that was hard work grabbing that stuff. Okay, let me see. You know what we gotta do one night? I got this wax, the wax seals. I gotta play with that one night. I've never played with it before, and my first time doing it is gonna be on a live with you guys. I watch a lot of videos so I know at least how to start it. Okay. Woo. Okay. So I got these watercolors. I got the watercolor markers, all the sets of the markers. I got some gouache. I got some. You want to use the sprays and waxes more? Oh, you got some. So yeah, so we should do it one night. We should do it one night. I should have known. And then I got these little individual watercolors. I also have the pan of watercolors, but at the moment, I don't know what they are, but I don't need it, so it's not a big deal. All right, so I got my mixed media paper. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out my orientation for my scene. Well, this is obviously only gonna be one way. There we go. And there's the clean desk. Who's marker? Oh, all to new. All the ones that I have are all to new. Whenever I'm working with all to new products, I actually try to only do their products. Not because they tell me to, because they actually allow you to do any others, but probably because they don't tell me to, what makes me want to do it, because I'm not regulated. They're not, trying to regulate me, and I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Watercolor. These are the ones. Oh, that works with heat embossing. Yeah, works with watercolor. Now remember, when you're back to buying, yeah, I use my affiliate link. So speaking of affiliate link, I do have an alternate affiliate link that I will link in the description of. I need to link it in my YouTube description so that it's always there. I gotta look into that. All right, I think that's good. And then alternate even has they have paint brushes. So this is their fine watercolor paint brushes, which means the tips are very pointy. So that's that group. And this is how fancy they are though. So their other watercolor watercolor markers come in this fancy case. And it opens up like that. Look at that. That's not the mafia markers. Look how crazy that looks. That looks crazy elegant. That's awesome. New. All right. All right. So techniques I like. There's the wet on wet, and then there's wet on dry. I'm gonna go with. I'm just spraying my handle here with water. Then I'll start my watercolor process. Actually, if I use the markers, I don't need it. But if I use the watercolor pencils, which I have right here, or I had right here, hang on. Oh, I have right here. These are the woodless watercolor pencils. I haven't used these yet. Let's try them out for size, shall we? Okay, so I'm gonna grab like a brown. Turn this way. I got water on that. Put that right there. Because I'm lefty and I gotta tilt it. Beautiful scene and lovely markers. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna say this is a wooden desk. Yeah. Okay, so on dry, I can color with these like I would normally color. So I'm just gonna lay down some color. So that's the cool thing with markers. I mean, with crayons or watercolor pencils, you can color it just like you normally would. Then you can come in with water, with a brush. I should use my old. I'm gonna use my old one because I don't want to open it. Come in with a brush. I like to keep it as dry as possible, and then you activate that water. See that? So that you can get that watercolor look. Are you guys able to see that? Or Tamara, are you able to see that? Hang on. Or replay crew. You see how it's going from this pencil look to watercolor blending? Can you see that, Tam? Tamara. So I'm transforming the pencil look with just a little bit of water on the brush. See that? So you're not seeing pencil marks anymore. It's very smooth. Yeah. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna do a little darker for the bottom part. Say a little prayer for you. Together, together. These pencils can last forever because it doesn't take much to color it. I am gonna open also new ones. Nice. They also do have these real tiny. Look how tiny that is. So I can get that fine detail. That's tiny. You see that? That's tiny. But let me go ahead. I can get all in there. Smooth that out. Get that part. Oh yeah, I like that brush. Oh yeah. All right, let me get some of this inside here. It's like a little glass thing over it. There we go. That's okay. And maybe, see, I like that. I like using the pencils. You have such control when you are when you use the wet on dry and pencil technique. Hang on. That smoothness though, that smoothness. And their watercolor brushes are smooth like butter. Are smooth like butter. Okay, that's good. Uh, do orange. Oops. I didn't wipe off enough of that one. Let's try this. There we go. There we go, yo. There we go. See what's the scenario. Okay. Same two, holding still. Okay, let me get another color. Like maybe orange. Girl, let me tell you something. Tamara, this is my first time using their watercolor pencils. I have used their watercolor uh paints. Well, not their regular paints. I've used their watercolor metallic paints and their watercolor pens. But this pencil, oh, It is reminding me of why. That was a good buy. You hear me? Reminding me of why. Remember when you're doing this, you don't need a lot of water because you don't want to pool it. The, the the reason we do the wet on dry is you have such control over it. Notice I got a lot of control over this. It's not just going everywhere. Which and I like both ways though. So there are times when I'll um use it in that way. It's kind of cool. Pencil is nice. Do you have the Tim? Oh yes, ma'am. I love the Tim Holtz pencils. These look like you need to put them on a or must buy list. February. Yeah, no, this is on the must buy list. Yes, 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 yes. Because as you can see, it's not much pencil that's being used. It's only, and no Gamsol. I can't use Gamsol anyway. Um, so I do like when I find alternatives that work really well. And these pencils really do. They spread really nice. You don't need any Gamsol with this, buddy. And I like that so much. You can keep my list and share it. Okay. You gotta remind me to make it though. Oh, you know what? We could do it in the Making Cards with Friends. I'm sorry, not Making Cards with Friends. In the Happy Creatives group, we could do like we could have a fun little thing like Tamara's running list. And we could do a running list inside of ooh, I like this idea, girl. Okay, we gotta talk about this. That would be so much fun. Does Gamstar irritate allergy? Yes. Yes. So now the one Gina K had the other day, she said that I guess in her research that that one is the safest of all of them. Um, but I don't know that I'm ready to take that chance yet. But I am thinking about it. But honestly, with these, girl, I don't know, cause all you need is a little bit of water. It's not doing any of the craziness. So I don't know. Cause look how it spreads. Like I only put a little bit on the tip, like on the end, and it's spreading upward. I mean, I'm sure it's not as smooth as Gamsol, but definitely smooth. But Gamsol probably takes a little more pigment with it. But look, I'm able to push it up there in that leaf. I don't know. I don't know. Alternate may have figured out some formula. They are a bunch of scientists, and I like it. See. Yes, running list idea works for me. Yeah, and then we could both contribute to it. I like that. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's get the. What do you want to get next? The legs. I have a gray. Do I have a gray? I have a green. I don't think. All right, also new. We need some more colors because we really liking these. We don't have any grays. None. And I need some gray in my life. All right, we'll do black. Okay, so let's see. Girl, what are you doing? Hey, Ellen. I'm painting. I finished one card. I'm working on another card and then I think we're gonna get off here. I have one card due tomorrow and 4 cards due Monday. So we're my card for tomorrow is done and we're getting one other card done for my hops. What you doing? How was your day? She said, "Hi, sweet lady. Are you talking to Tamara? Are you talking to me? Which sweet lady you talking to? Talking to me? Are you talking to Tamara?" No, you. Well, hello. It's me, you, and Tamara. Tamara's in the chat. Thank you, sweet lady. How was your day today? Ellen says, "Hey, Tamara." It might not have been that many A's, but you know what I'm saying. What are you doing? What you doing up? Ellen. Da-na, da-na. You did one card for LV handcrafted. Oh, that was so good today. I have such a good time. I was talking about that earlier. I have such a good time on that show. Did you post it? I'll show it after I'm done coloring. Did you post on Happy Creatives? I shall ask. I shall ask. So the brush I'm using it for the first time. I'm really liking it. It's also new brushes. And all I got to say is wow. There we go. Sam has you keeping her company. Well, Sam said, You keep her company or else. If Sam says keep her company, Ellen, you keep her company. She said, you're hers first. Said chat could wait. Did you get all your Duolingo done? You put it in Happy Create. Okay, good, good. Now remind me, you know my mind is fickle. But remind me after I finish. I'm almost done actually. I only have the chair cushion, the books, the plaque, the light. What color do I want the chair to be? Purple, you say? You don't say. You are killing that watercolor. Well, thank you. You're making me smile. And then I dropped the thing. I must have got excited. Pam just left. She was here too. She's got to go take care of her eyes for the night. Your watercolor is so good. I really like it. There we go. Let's see. What kind of brush is that you're using? It stands so tight together. Yeah, so this one is by Altenew. Look how tiny. This one is super fine. Can you see that? That's so good. I love that brush. And this one is by Sun, which I got this set from the shop app, and it was a store. I can't remember what store it is, but I'll find it. But I got it from a store on the shop app. And I just got it because I had money to spend before it expired, and it was awesome. If y'all not using that shop app, y'all should be using that shop app. Trust me when I tell you, it's amazing. Where's this one? Wrong one. I forgot it was font details. Yeah. Right. So now, let's get some of the red flour sticking out. Then we'll get some of the leaf. Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. Here's my number. Oops. I was about to use that as a paintbrush. Tamara, you still there? You're quiet. You quiet. I just have to do periodic checks in case you fell asleep or something. And I don't know. And I'll be like, girl, you was knocked out. All right. I'm gonna give that a light blue. New app, never heard of it. Wait, what did I say? I say something about an app. I thought I was saying we were done with that app. Meaning like I never hope to use it again. All right, there's a flower. Let's do the bookshelf. I'm gonna make all these books shop app. Oh yeah. So the shop app is cool. It's Shopify really, but it's for spending. And I'm sure you know of a program similar to this. You might not know this one, but where you donate money and they give you like I said donate money, sorry. With the shop app, you you accumulate money and they give you so like if the more you spend, it's kind of like a rewards program where you shop through them or at least you check out through them. And let's say you spend $10, you might get $1. I don't know that that's the exact amount. I'm just throwing out there, but you might get $1 or something from it. So the more you spend, the more chances you have, um, to spend money. And they'll tell me too. They'll be like, "You got $5 to spend before it expires," and I'll forget. I always forget, and then it expires. Or you got $10 to spend. Don't lose it, and I always forget. My track record there isn't as good. You know what I mean? Because my memory be like, "Oh, I be losing money," and it's pretty real too because you can travel. Let's say you have $40. You don't have to spend anything else but that $40 that accumulated. I'm like, what? All right, so these are colored. I'm trying to repeat some colors so that I'm not. See, like you want to use that black pen as a marker. I mean, as a paintbrush. Okay, let's get red for that heart. Oops, that's orange. Get red. That heart. Okay, and let's try to get the word create. That's gonna be interesting. So I think what I might do with that one, because it's so tiny, is something like this. But then the inside, I'll color. The outside will blend with when I color the outside. So let me see. Okay. And let's where's this purple? Oh, no. Let's do let's see. So young lady. So you using really thin watercolor pencils. So these are, yeah, these are the watercolor pencils by Altenew. They're pretty thin, but I'm also using a very thin paintbrush by Altenew um, as well. And then I'm doing the wet on dry technique. The paper is wet. And let that dry off on its own. Yep. Let me see. Let's change this. Try and give it a different color. Then bring in this color. Now I'll get some wet. Let's marker that sucker in. Okay, so now I just have the shelving unit, the top, and then the sky. I mean the background. Woohoo! Let's see, shelving unit. That's gonna match the table, so I'm gonna give it like draw usher. Okay. Okay, so let's try. Oops. I knew that was gonna happen. I keep trying to dip the black the black paintbrush in the water. No, Drea, no. All right, there we go. Now let's try to get each drawer. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try this one. Okay, and the second to last scene is gonna be this light, which has golds and black. So I'm gonna go this end. Okay, so let's get the let's get gotta charge up. Going to get the charger left alone. All right, Tamara. All right. Look how it spreads. No gam saw needed. This what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Okay, let's see. There she was, just walking down the street. And now, for the moment we've been waiting on, the background. So hang on. I'm gonna do blues and purples. Just here. Maybe reds. Okay. So now I have to color this back. Okay. I'm gonna use these three colors: purples, okay, and then blues. We're just coming in over it. Can y'all see? Hang on. I'm trying to stay in frame, y'all. Girl, gotta go to. Okay, yeah, got that. Okay, blues. And then the red. This one's the one. Let's see. Okay, so now I got all filled in. White space can be so elegant. Oh yeah, yeah. And that's the illuminated area right there. All right, so now I haven't decided if I'm gonna make it yellow or you know, decisions. Okay, so now I need to get my water. I'm gonna spray it where you can see it. I'm just spraying out my silicone mat. I like get a more drier brush so that I can control what happens. Look at that. It just spreads it so good. Yeah. Blends that purple and that blue. Like a light pastel-y color. It's very mild. Okay. I think I want to blend that just a little bit more. I like the way the purple shining through it though. Yeah, I think. Should I make that one yellow or keep it white? It looks like it illuminates it either way. But to me, white looks like it's illuminating daylight light, and the yellow will look like it's yellow light. What do y'all think? White or yellow for the light that it's given? Yellow, okay. Yellow it is. Okay. All right. So now we get some yellow light. And all of the cinnamons that are in the set are really, really good. I'll let you say them, especially with the light. There's our piece before we put the finishing ink on it. Make sure it's dry. And I gotta hope it didn't move or expand because I gotta do my, that finishing black. That is a tight fit in there. So it's my first time using their watercolor pencils. I like them. They spread smoothly. All right, and let me. Ooh. I think it stayed. We'll see. Fading fast. Do you wipe your stamp? Oh, fading fast. Do you wipe your stamp clean between uses for the final look? Oh, for the final. Do you wipe your stamps clean before the final? Um, so in between, I do like clean the stamp, or sometimes I'll just wipe it off, which means, there's no water, no nothing. I'm just cleaning it off. Um, ah, one more time. I probably should have. Are you saying you're fading fast? No worries, because we're actually almost done. When I do this, I do the sentiment, it's done. That's a done deal. We will have made 2 cards. Okay. Look at that. That's what we created. And then, okay. All right. Got it. I got it. Got it. All right. Close that. And let's pick a sentiment. So we got some nice sentiments. We got wishing you a day of color and creativity. Sending a little light from my desk to your day. I think I like that one since the desk one. Hello, pretty friend. Let's all craft together soon. With love from my craft room, sending you comfort and light. And eat, sleep, create. Ha! Looks great. Love it. Okay, so let's do the sending a little. Yeah, we're going to do this one. And we're going to put it. I'm going to print it on paper and put it there. So that part I can actually do off screen. Because Tamara is running out of steam and I do not want her to pass out on me. The second quote is awesome. Was that the one I just did? This one? Sending love and light? Let me see. Let me go ahead and ink it up. You think you can wait until the sentiment? Or, I mean, that fast fade, I know how it is. That fast fade, I'll be asleep in a second. I am going to sleep tonight, guys. I am going to sleep tonight. Because tomorrow I got to do that syllabus and I got to be focused for that. So, there we go. You can wait. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me just put this back. I was like, I don't know what I did with the stamp. There it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. So put this back. And we just need a. See, I wish. I think that's that one. Let's see. I wish we knew what was what. So I'm just going to do this. Yep, I thought it was that one. But I want to make sure. Okay. There we go. That through the die cut. Oops. Get this out the way. Ugh. That is the machine. We did. Right, that looks good. That little line. I'm standing right over it to make sure I cut it right. This one's tight too. It's like right at the cut. Voila. That came out perfect. It did. It did. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Let's grab a card front. Okay. Look at us. Look at us. You can't wait. It's so awesome. All right. So that's so thick. I'm going to do put this tape on it to tack it down. There we go. Then I'll put some glue on the side so that, where's that tacky glue? How do I lose stuff right in front of me? Right in my face. That's what happens, guys. All right. Put this on the side. Okay, we gotta take the back off. This in here. This is well, I learned this from somebody, but this is the best way to make sure. Let me get that off. Wipe this off. My water. Best way to ensure. I think it might have been Jennifer McGuire. It might have been. No, it was Jennifer McGuire. Okay. So now I'm gonna take this off. But using the Misty um to line up my edges has been the best tip ever. Hear me? Best. Okay. I'm gonna hold that here for a second. I'll put this on top of it. Keep that weight on it. Look at that surprise framing at the end. Like that frame, Tamara. And then I'll put the sentiment down. I like how it frames it. Okay. Isn't that a pretty color? This was one of my scraps from earlier when I cut something out the center and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be able to use that tonight. And surprise, it was perfect. I didn't know where. I didn't know why. Put that pen back in there. Where's my sentiment? Then I can put this here. Send a little light from my desk. Sending a little light from my desk to your day. It can either go here or it can go down here. I think I'd rather it up here. Y'all like it at the top? You like it at the top? Isn't that the best spot for it? Top, bottom. I think here. Could even overlap the frame. On the lamp. Yeah, okay. I thought so, but you know. Make sure. All right, let's put this one here. We'll go here. All right, time to take it off. Teddy Pendergrass. Take it off. Take it off. He didn't sound like that, but you know. Okay, here we go. Engine, number 9. Let's see. That. Let's go. And my friends, our 2 cards of the night. Hang on, let me move this up. That we accomplished together. This is our first card. We did the snowman. We did Mr. Snowman. Pam claimed this card. She told me I needed to make 2, one for her and one for Tamara. Look at that. Look at that bird. Pam came up with the idea of adding that bird. That is so cute. And the snow. And Tamara and Pam chose the snowman. Well, everybody that was here, actually, Geraldine too. But didn't that come out cute? That's the first one. These clouds are 3D clouds. See that? Look. Okay. And then this is our second card of the night. This is for a hop. Lots of fun. I love watercoloring. That was fun. This was watercoloring with pencils, which I hadn't done with, I haven't done with Altenews pencils. All right, so those are the cards of the night. This was so much fun. And if Tamara and Pam really want them, they know they're gonna have to bug me and remind me to tell Dre. Tamara's got to say, put it in my bag, you know, all that fun stuff. But okay, so let me go up to the top and tell you guys I appreciate you. And I think this lighting was better. It still could be a little bit lighter. I still got to work on that, but this was definitely brighter than last night. So that part's pretty cool. Got to take my wins where I can get them, right? All right, let me switch cams. Hello. All right, hang on. There we go. All right, let me that. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. We accomplished both of these cards. Thanks for being a part of the creation of the cards. I appreciate you. Even those of you who are watching in silence, it shows 4 watching. We appreciate you um, coming out and watching the show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button. Please comment. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of that tells YouTube that you like us, and then YouTube pushes it out to other people, and other people see it. I will be late pretty much in here every night. That's the plan. Because I always have a hop. So the only way I won't be here is if I don't have a hop, or if I'm too tired to do it, all that fun stuff. Um, but that's the plan. But my typical night is Wednesday nights at 8:30 with me and Christy. We do After Crafters, and then Thursday nights at 8:30, where we do the Crafty Ho Ho channel, and it's always Christmas themed. And then every night I'm doing a card, so that's pretty much gonna be late night. Um, like I said, I'm gonna try. The nights that I don't do every night will probably be I'm either too tired because I do work during the day, um, but I usually require a little sleep, so we'll see. Or because I don't have a hop. We'll see. All right. So again, thank you. Hit all that fun stuff. And until I'm thinking oh, if you so that QR code that's in the upper left corner, that will take you to my Happy Creatives Facebook group. Please join that Facebook group if you're not a part of it. I am building a small community. I do plan to do things like contests and prizes and things like that as we reach different milestones. So please join that Facebook group if you're not a member, then I will accept you. And it's just a place where you can drop your work, show your work. It doesn't matter whether it's cards, whether it's blankets, whether it's a video you made, whatever, anything creative, you can hop in that group. And the cool thing is the group is very supportive. We love you. We ooh and we ah over all of your projects and things that you share. We talk about things, just whatever. I want this to be a crafting community, a positive place you can come and you get away from all the negativity, because there is none of that allowed in the group. So, all right. On that note, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. And until tomorrow, ta ta for now. Ta ta.
La 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 la